Greetings, Beatles fans. What's up? Time for a Beatles vinyl update video. I'm going to go through the Beatles records I purchased recently. As you can see, I am wearing a Paul McCartney Lollapalooza t-shirt. We bought this at the Lollapalooza Festival in Chicago a few weeks ago. I was there for Paul McCartney, but I've also watched other acts before him. Had a great time. It was a very long day. I had to get there early, so that way I can secure my front section spot to be near the stage. I remained there the entire day. I didn't go out. I didn't go get anything to eat. I didn't even use a restroom. My parents went with me as well. They did buy this shirt. I didn't buy this shirt. I was right there in front of the stage, in front of the crowd, so that way I don't lose my spot. But it was well worth the sacrifice. And I'm very happy. I'm very happy I survived that day. A lot of people did pass out by me, but I'm glad I didn't pass out. Yeah, I had a great time. Paul and the band were fantastic. I also enjoyed the other bands before Paul, like Alabama Shakes and a few others. But at some point, I will post a video showing all the videos that I recorded when Paul McCartney was on, when I have the time. So stay tuned for that. Now onto the records that I purchased. I'm going to start off with the singles. This one is a UK first pressing from the 60s. And that's I Feel Fine. Back with She's a Woman. The record here. This one is in wonderful shape. I had to clean it, but after cleaning it, it sounds really good. I bought a couple of US singles at a bookstore. The first of the US singles is Can't Buy Me Love. Back with You Can't Do That. Record here. The next single I purchased, I also bought at my local bookstore, and it's on Apple. The Beatles on Apple right here. Next single I have is The Long and Winding Road, backed with For You Blue. Alright. The next record is going to be a Japanese EP, a Japanese stereo EP played at 33 1/3. I haven't bought one of these in a while. The last one I bought was a Hard Day's Night one, but this one, I'd have to say this is like a Help EP. It has songs from the Help album on this. The next one here, this is a Japanese record. Like I said, it plays at 33 1/3, and it has these 4 songs here. And this is a first pressing on Odeon. The later pressing was on Apple. These are the 4 songs. You're Going to Lose That Girl, The Night Before, Act Naturally, and Yesterday. Here's the back of the jacket. It's a flip back. Japanese writing. Here's a lyric insert. And here's the record here. It is on dark red vinyl. Record's in wonderful shape, but I haven't played it yet. I'm going to show two records, one EP and one album. Now there's an internet listing that includes these two albums, and that's Sgt Pepper in mono and Magical Mystery Tour, the UK mono EP. Now there's an internet listing of these two records, and as usual, this is another UK mono Beatles upgrades that I have here. Now the internet listing is $35 to have both of these records, and usually either one of these, if there's like a listing of this EP, the Magical Mystery Tour mono EP, as a standalone, as well as Sgt Pepper here in mono. Usually it's more than $35, but after seeing the internet list, I'm like, I gotta have both of these. So I'm happy to have both of these. I have multiple copies of these two records. I believe this is my third copy of Magical Mystery Tour, the mono EP, and I don't know how many of these Sgt Peppers that I have. I have way too many Sgt Peppers in my collection. I love the album, but it's not really my #1 favorite Beatles album. But don't get me wrong, it's wonderful, and I love it. But it's not bad having another Sgt Pepper. So, all right, let me show the records here. Sgt Pepper doesn't have the cutouts or the psychedelic inner sleeve, but here's the back of it. Gatefold record here. And this one's in wonderful shape. I cleaned it. I cleaned it on the nitty gritty cleaning machine that's not far from where I'm standing. I use clean fluid to clean the record, and then put it on the nitty gritty vacuum to get rid of the fluid on the record after cleaning it with a brush. And after I cleaned it up, it sounds really good, and I'm happy with this copy. And this happens to be a wide spine here. This is a wide spine here, but it's crushed, and it was crushed when I received it. But I do have another wide spine copy of this album. And let me show Magical Mystery Tour real quick. Mono. Record 1 here. Do this real quick. And record 2 here. All right. That was the UK mono first pressings of the Sgt Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band album and the Magical Mystery Tour EP. Bought both records for an awesome deal, and I'm happy to. I'm happy to purchase these two records for a great deal price, even though I already have multiple copies. All right. The rest of these records are going to be albums. The first one here is a sealed record. Now after Chicago, after the Lollapalooza Festival in Chicago, we went to my home state of Ohio to visit family, and I went to a record store in Ohio. And I purchased this sealed Beatles album. This one may be a fake, but I thought this was really cool. The sealed record I have is Hear the Beatles Tell All. I'm still looking for an authentic copy of this record. I don't think this is authentic. back of it. And this was a cheap price. And it has a factory sealed for your protection, and it has some marks on the sticker. And this next one I bought at my local record store a couple weeks ago. This is the Savage Young Beatles on Savage Records. And I did research on this record, and this is actually a second pressing, an authentic second pressing from the mid-60s. Record on the back here. And let me show the jacket here. And let me pull out the record here. Here it is. And we're trying not to drop this thing. It's on Savage Records, Savage Young Beatles, and side 2. Now, the reason I said a moment ago I'm gonna try not to drop this. The edges are very, you know, when you hang on to this, when you pull this record out and you put it on and you hold the record like this, this thing will slip out of your fingers easily because the edges here are very, very slippery. You know, you have to hold this record as hard as you can, you know, as hard as you can, so that way it doesn't fall off your hands. And the record is very thick too, very thick. But this was a $14 fine, and it's a very rare record. So this is one I'm happy to have. And I have a promo record here. This is one that I purchased from my home state of Ohio after the Chicago Lollapalooza Festival, along with the Hear the Beatles Tell All that I just showed you. This is a promo record. This is a promo sampler for the Beatles Anthology 2. Back of it. Here's a track listing, 7 songs. And I have researched this record. This record this is like I said, this is a promotional record to promote the Beatles Anthology 2 when it was released. And this was played. This was for DJs who work for college radio stations, and they would play songs off of this promo. When I researched more information about this record, and I learned that there's only 300 of this made, and I bought this for a very good price. The last time I seen this record in person was at a record show, and it was priced ridiculously high. I didn't even buy it, unfortunately, but I'm happy to have this promo. It's awesome. And let me show you the record. It's on Apple. I haven't played this record. I have cleaned it up though, but I haven't played it. Alright. I have another Sgt Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band to show you. Here it is. This is a Japanese first pressing, and it's my second copy because the other one I have it is beat up, but this one's in better condition. Record here, dark red vinyl. And the record's in stereo. And this one doesn't have any inserts. But the other copy I have, which has the vinyl that's beat up, it has the original Japanese inner sleeve, which is really cool. Alright, this next record is an Australian pressing, and it's another Yellow Submarine album. Pressed in Australia, and it has this stereo sticker here. Back of it, a flip back jacket. Here's a record on Apple. And I believe this is a first pressing. But this does use the UK first pressing stampers, which is really cool. And here, and this next record I bought for a good deal off the internet. It's the album Let It Be. And this will be my final vinyl find for this video of the Beatles. Let It Be. It's a UK pressing. And it's a white vinyl. Second copy of this UK white vinyl pressing. And this one's pricey, but I found this for a good price. Really good price, affordable price, and couldn't resist getting another one. Alright, that wraps up my Beatles vinyl find video. I hope you enjoy it. Stay tuned for more vinyl finds, and I said in my last vinyl update video that I was gonna do Beatle collection videos. I'm going to at some point. I have that plan. And like I said, I will be posting a video showing all the concert footage from the Lollapalooza Festival. I shot a lot of video when Paul McCartney was on, and I had an awesome view of Paul and the band. They were great, and you know, Paul was not that far from me, so it was a thrill to get near him, because I've been wanting to get near him, but the tickets for his concerts, if you want to get near Paul, it is pricey. So I saved me a lot of money. So, all right. Thank you very much for watching the vinyl update video. Talk to you all later. Thank you.